Oh man, it's been a while. I've not streamed for like 2 weeks. I need to. I don't know what I need to, but I need to. That's how it works, doesn't it? But good. I want to finish this game. Starting early, give myself lots of time to finish it. And I think that'll be good. I think there's about 2.5 to 3 hours worth of the game left. I think we can do it. It's all good. Oh, hope everyone doing good today. We're gonna relax, play this game, and do good things. Bum, 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 bum. Bum. I don't know the song to this intro, but I'm gonna sing anyway. Anyway, let's just get into it, shall we? Where were we? It's been so long. Where were we? Okay, so we're in the house with Rock, the bird boy. I can't remember what was going on. Hasn't he had enough? He's had enough of the situation, and he's just like, forget this. I just want to get out of here. Oh, hey. What's taking so long? Rock, please. I'm trying here. None of this is simple stuff to grasp. I don't care how complicated it is. Why are we wasting our time here instead of going out and looking for my brother? Say we find him. What then? Do you know what's going on with him? Why he was talking all that nonsense? And how to get him back to normal? And it's not like we even know where to start looking for him either. So, this is all the guy's fault, and you need a freaking review study session? What else do you want me to do? I want you to hurry the hell up? I'm trying. Then try harder. You're right. I should have tried harder. Now, I don't even know what I know. I'm so lost. And that's why I'm reading all of this. To see what's true and what isn't for myself. You mean you were lied? Were you were lied to? It's hard to tell. This is all a bit much for me. Hey Jimming! Welcome, welcome! But everything I've checked so far matches what I was told. Or at least I think so. What more do you want then? You're gonna read every single book in this enormous library. You got me there. That does sound unreasonable at a time like this, doesn't it? The issue remains though. Keep that in mind. I'll wrap up what I'm going over, so go downstairs and wait for me with the others. Fine. Just don't take too long, please. It is early. It is early, Jimming. I don't know what time it is for you, actually. But yeah, Bittersweet birthday, we're back on it. So, wasn't there a whole thing about the human main character that we've been playing most of the game as? A big question as to who that character is. But Rock doesn't care, Rock just wants his brother back. He's finally deciding for himself what he wants to do. The hell's that thing? But Rock's, for the first time, seeing all this stuff, and he's actually trying to get something to happen. What have I gotten us into? It just doesn't stop. There's always something else. Hey Bremio, hey, how you doing? Maybe I never had a chance of stopping any of this from happening. So what is this? A notebook. It's filled with crazy diagrams and complicated formulas. Are these the scribbles of a madman? Or are they related to all the weird things that have happened? And here I've never seen anything like this before. What could it have been used for? Yeah, so Rock is seeing all of this sciencey stuff for the first time. He's lived a fairly pastoral, countryside, middle of nowhere, non-science life. And he's seeing all this stuff and not really knowing what to make of it. Oh, we discovered a memory, I think. What a huge painting. She's beautiful too. It's obvious, even with all the grime and dirt covering most of it. I wonder if she's related to the pink or blonde ladies. I mean, I think she looks terrifying, but okay. 7 PM, hey, not bad. Pretty good for you. It's not 3 AM. Normal time for gymming. It's all good. So I need to explore this house, find all of the team members, see what Brock can learn from himself, and then we can act and make a plan. So through here is no one. In here, no one. Oh, let's go back. This way. All these rooms are empty, there's no one around. I can't remember exactly what's gone on. What happened at the end of the last stream? It was a couple of weeks ago. Is the rock and roll lady, is she still alive? Because I can't recall. But I'm pretty sure this is the last round of the game. This will be all of the answers that we need. Okay, so I think I was in the best place upstairs. Let's go back upstairs. Oh, no, here we are. Oh no, everyone's still alive. Everyone is still alive. Do you need anything? You bet I do. It's time you explain to me what the hell is going on. What did you all want with me and my brother? Don't lump me in with those two. I barely know them. And I'm supposed to believe you. Believe what you want. It will only make the whole situation an even bigger joke. Yeah, Vega has had enough. She's really had enough of this. Hag. Bird brain. Anyway, you're right. It's time to bring you up to speed. That's insane. So you're all immortal like I am, and wanted my brother to kill us to stop the death of every living being. That's basically the, yeah. That's in a nutshell everything that's going on. Main character got possessed, no, you guys team up to stop him, that's it. That's it. There's more to it than that, but yeah, that's the gist of it. But why my brother? He's just a normal kid. He shouldn't have anything to do with any of this. Normal kid? You saw what he did back in the hole, and you still think he's normal? You're wrong. That thing back there, that wasn't the brother I know. Something must have happened to him. No, it was you who made him like that. Rock, I'm not excited about defending Ada right now, but we really had nothing to do with it. Not intentionally, I mean. What does it matter now? We don't know what happened to him, where he is, let alone how to turn him back to normal. Guardian, when was the last time you saw your brother? Yesterday, before noon. Yeah, you abandoned him with the monster. We were attacked by some kind of monster. It took him away. Later at night, I found it dead in the sacred grounds, but my brother wasn't anywhere to be seen. I didn't see him again until what happened down in the hole. What was that monster anyway? I've never seen or heard of anything like it. That monster was something I created. What? So it really was your fault? No, I mean, yes, I'm just trying to be transparent with you. I might have created it, but I'm clueless as to how it made it all the way over there too. You really expect us to believe such a convenient excuse? As convenient as it is, it doesn't make me look any better either. Besides, how it got there isn't what matters. Isn't what matters? How could you say that? What I'm saying is, we should focus on why the creature wanted to go to the village. You mean that thing was targeting my brother? Maybe because he has the ability to kill us for good? That's... What's happening? Oh, they all responded to something. Something's going on. An earthquake? Not a natural one. It is coming from below, from the facility. The facility. Ooh, big rumble. Wait, that's it. The inert subject left the facility to find your brother, right? Maybe its goal was merely reaching your brother, and then somehow made him go back down to the facility. That has to be it. What are we standing here for? Tell me how to get to this facility that you're talking about. Hold on. It's not that simple, remember? Even if we're right, we still don't know what's wrong with your brother, much less how to fix him. So we're supposed to stay here and do nothing instead? Quit screwing around. No, we split. We'll stay up here and try to find anything we could have missed. In the meantime, you can get ahead of us in the search. We'll catch up to you as soon as possible. You're kidding. I don't know my way around that place at all. I'll just get lost and waste precious time. I'll go with you. I wanted to check it out anyway. Why would I let you anywhere near my brother again? You think I still give a damn about the brat? I've got my own reasons for going down there. I'd go with you, but I need Seri with me. She's the only one that's familiar enough with the situation to be of any help. I'll go alone then. You got that? You're staying here, far away from me and my brother. Okay, so they're all friends and everyone doing alright. Welcome back from the ad break, everybody. So, Rock and Vega are going to go downstairs and check things out. Rock is not happy that Vega's with him. But yeah, big earthquake. Everything downstairs. The elevator scene. Straight out of Neon Genesis Evangelion. Where they just stand there for ages and don't talk to each other. Are we good? Okay, we're here. Wow, Vega just went quick. But we suspect that whatever the issue is, it's down here. So you're really not going to say anything, huh? Seri? What the hell, Ada? How could you lie to me? All this time studying, making plans and backup plans? What was all that for? I mean, Ada's someone that we've never really trusted. She's always seemed to have an extra couple of secrets that we're not ready for. Was I so insufferable that you made up a reason to have me die? That's not it at all. The truth is way more complicated than that. Then why have you bothered explaining yourself now that the cat's out of the bag? I just thought, why bother? It's not like you'd believe anything I say now, will you? How could I? I just found out you've been lying to me for years. But believing you is my choice to make, not yours. If you really care about me, shouldn't you at least try to make things right, regardless of how they went down? You say it's complicated, but won't bother explaining it to me. Did you think I'd never understand you? Is that how little you think of me? Damn, I'm such an idiot. That isn't what I think of you at all. Just... Seri, I'm sorry. Ada. Whether you believe me or not, you're right. That wasn't my decision to make. I'll tell you the whole truth now. What I've really been after since the very beginning. Or rather, what I've been running away from. No, tell us too. I want to know too. Okay, so we're on basement level 2. Where do I even begin? Okay, so Rock has never been down here. Hello? Just gotta look around. So many cages in here. but I don't see traces of any animals being kept in them. What's here? Hold on. Is that? It is. Blood. And here? It's barely a couple of drips though, and they're all dried up too. But why were so many cages needed in the first place? Yeah, some nasty experiments was going on here. Hello? This way? I guess this is our floor. We're just gonna see what doors open. Not all the doors will open. Up here. Ooh. Okay, we've been here before. Anything new? Anything that we can check out? What's this mess all about? Did something break out from the inside? Could this be where that monster escaped from? Damn. What was Seri and Ada even trying to do by creating something like that in the first place? All the notes. Just like I thought, all this madness didn't just start yesterday. We've been involved in it for a long time without even knowing. But for how long? We didn't have a say in any of it. Is that Vega? Yep. What do you think you're doing? I thought we agreed to keep away from each other. You really are just a brat. This isn't some backyard game of tag. I told you to stay away. What do you make of this? What are you asking me for? You don't care about any of this. You're right, I don't. I just think it's funny. How could you say that? You freaking lunatic. Am I the lunatic? Did you already forget what those two up there had cooked up for you? They wanted your brother to kill you, remember? And now you're listening to them like your friends? You're one trusting little bird, is all I'm saying. You think I don't know that? But either I get over myself and trust them, or I have no hope of turning things back to normal. What else am I supposed to do? You really don't get it, do you? I'll do you a solid and put this whole disaster in a way that you can understand. Humans have no limits. As long as there's fear in them, there's no line that they won't cross. Does that apply to you too? Ah, well, you tell me. I'm leaving. But yeah, there's all kinds of bad experimentations going on. Let's see what else we can find. This way? I haven't been in here before. This is new. This is a new room. Oh. There's some... Look. Look inside. There's something in this. What is this? Does not look happy. What's a place like this doing so close to the village? How didn't I know anything about it? Does Mum or Abbess Kula know? Can't be true. We got real suspicions about the mother. Weren't you here already? You could have said you wanted to hang out. Don't flatter yourself. Coincidences do happen once in a while, you know. Rock needs to chill a little bit, just a little bit. My brother isn't here anyway. You were here before, weren't you? I mean, way back in the past. Feeling chatty all of a sudden, aren't we? Why do I even bother? I was. Not because I wanted to be, as you can probably imagine. Why? What did they even do here? The truth is, I only just found out. The psychos running this place wanted to find the cure for some terminal disease. A cure? What's that got to do with these creatures? You think these monsters are the extent of it? What else happened here? Beats me. But Vega was tested on. She was a subject in the experiments as well. I told you that I was immortal like you, Rock and Vega, but that's not entirely true. Oh hey Lung, what's with the super early stream? Yeah, I've got plans this evening, so I wanna get this done. I wanna stream and I wanna do my other commitments too. So early streams for December basically. In the new year, things will change and I'll go back to normal and probably a more regular schedule. But for this month, I'm just vibing. Lunchtime streams. I'm here early. You're here early. Everybody here early. Bremio, Jimming, and yourself. It's all good, Lung. Nice. We're finding out all the truths now. You're not immortal? Oh god. Yeah, big reveal just there. Ada is not immortal. Stretching, thank you. Or at least I don't think so, at least. To be honest, I don't know what to make of it myself. But regardless, the way I interact with Isma and its energies isn't entirely normal either, even without a layer. If you aren't enveloped by a layer like we are, then what about your visions? I thought our abilities were a result of the outgoing energy poisoning they caused. They are, but I guess my visions aren't quite the same as your abilities. Morning stretch. Big stretch. Not only do I lack a layer to inhibit the expulsion of outgoing energy, I actually produce more of it. Is it as much as we consume of incoming energy? Not even close. The difference is astronomical. I barely produce around double the normal amount. I see. But you said we were running away from something, so how is this related? Okay, so imagine some sort of barrier, maybe a boundary. It feels infinitely far away, but also close enough to be within reach. In a weird way, it reminds me of staring at the horizon, so that's what I've always called it. I'm sorry, I'm not following you at all. I'm not certain of what the horizon is either. I just know that it was there. Whether I stared back at it or not didn't matter. I felt its gaze all the time. It begged for my attention while expecting me to be the one to approach it. Only, I felt that if I did, something terrible would happen to me. The vision showed me that my resistance had a deadline. The moment I died, I'd be forced to do what it wanted. I wanted to die without worrying about what happened afterward. I know it sounds pitiful, but that's what I was running from. Hoi, hey Vincent. How you doing? Morning? Afternoon? It's a funny time of day. It's a lunchtime kind of time. But I'm not allowed to eat any more food until I finish this game. So if I get hungry, I'm gonna suffer, but we're doing good for the minute. Oh, Lungs on. Watching from the bed, that's it. Chill, just relax. It's Saturday. But how did you even come up with the plan to make us die? Just finished lunch here. Ooh. More than that, how did you know that doing so would rid you of the horizon's gaze? Also because of my visions. They were kaleidoscopic, confusing as all hell, painful even. Most of them were incomprehensible, but the ones that weren't so gave me the information that I needed. It was the glimpses of all the studying I would eventually do about your father's research. I didn't get almost any of it at the time, but I could tell this was the path I had to follow if I wanted to find the rest for myself. Okay, meanwhile, back downstairs again. Rock is really trying to make sense of all this. It's the first time he's seen all of this. I'm not following the story yet again. It's far too late. Semi-lurk mode activated. The story is very complicated, very layered, and we still don't know half of the truths that we're supposed to know. Oh, Vincent's on a watch streak. Yeah, 5 stream streak. Not in bed. I actually went to a reptile expo. It was nice and bad at the same time. Uh-oh. I hope I hope the animals are being well looked after. Okay, Vega and Rock are hanging out down here. I think they're gonna find something. What do you want? Hostile friends. Do you know how the whole operation ended? It doesn't look like they just decided to close shop and leave. There's like bloodstains on the windows and everything. It ended badly. I get the feeling there was some sort of tragedy. I don't know the details. I was just a little kid back then. A prisoner too. Oh, right. But you're wrong. What caused this all to end was no tragedy. It was what they deserved. You don't think they could have accomplished any good from all of this? I mean, we saw Johan. He was not a good person. Jimming's on a 3-stream streak. Yes, sir. I appreciate it, especially with all the funny times that I've been streaming from. I appreciate that you're still finding your way to the streams. Okay, so what about the terminal disease? Did they find the cure? Of course they did, but they couldn't just leave it at that. They eventually got a grasp of the power they could achieve, and the next moment they just kept pushing and pushing and pushing. Did they really believe they could keep it up forever? Even so, look around you and tell me if it was worth it. A place like this, run by the type of people willing to do what they did. It was inevitable that they would buckle under the weight of their own ambition. Some of them were, but mostly they looked really starved or dishevelled. For being a reptile expo, it had chickens, fish, bugs and even caged cats. Some pythons were so cute, but the bearded dragons, hognose snakes and other species didn't look too good. Like, I don't have a lot of experience looking after reptiles, but you don't need to feed them that often. It should be fairly straightforward to care for one. You just gotta make sure the temperature's good, clean out its cage, and they only need to be fed like once or twice a week. Oh, you're on the 4 out of 5 stream for the streak, which means that this is the 4th stream of this particular game. So you've had a perfect run on this game, Lung. Nice. But Vega thinks they got what they deserved, which, as she was a victim of their experiments in quite a brutal way, I get it. I get it. They got what they deserved. They're all over the place, these weird machines. What's this? What are these supposed to be? Perhaps some sort of tool? Okay, let's keep following Vega. Up? I'll just loop back around this way. Okay, so we'll go down. But there was like a critical moment and everything happened. Everyone dropped dead. That was a scary moment. Everyone just instantly dropped dead at the same time. I've never had pets, much less snakes or reptiles, but they should not be in plastic cages with barely the space to move. Snakes aren't too adventurous. I think they're kind of okay. As long as they have the option to be taken out every now and then. They will just chill and be quite happy to sit underneath like a log or something. They don't move too much unless they have to. So hopefully that's not too much of an issue. A little bit of wiggle room for sure. But I'm not an expert. I've never looked after snakes. I have had pet toads. But they were quite cute. But yeah, you don't handle them because like their skin's sensitive. So any oils that might be on your hands could affect their skin. So you just kind of like leave them alone. Give them some water and a little space where they can like climb around. They're pretty good. They live for a long time. So that was cool. Anyway, let's go. Vega, where are you? Hello? This is the start of the game. This area is where the game started. What are we gonna find? This is the room. Dead end? I knew I'd just get lost and waste time if I came here alone. What? Am I not allowed to reminisce about my childhood home? You mean this? Yeah, they chill a lot, but like, there were some leopard geckos that barely had space to turn. No, they should have more space than that. Leopard geckos need to explore. They like climb up the glass and they need some greenery and yeah, no, geckos for sure. Snakes will hole up and just like lurk. They're fine, but geckos definitely need a bit of space. Nah, that's a shame. That's not great. So bingo, this is where they kept me locked up. I don't understand. I can tell you're strong and, well, immortal too. Why didn't you just up and leave? You really gotta give that bird brain some exercise. What makes you think they bothered telling me anything about what they turned me into? How was I supposed to know I was immortal? I had to find out about that myself years later. What? I did know I was tough though. If it had been just me, I might have tried something. But Marco, he was just a normal kid. I wasn't confident about making it out with him safely. And I wasn't going to leave him alone either. So I stayed here and toughed it out. It was my only choice. Marco, that's your brother, right? Yeah, he was. But you got out eventually. How did that happen? Oh, flashback. Is this the first time you've seen Marco? Abby, I'm hungry. Do you think they forgot about us? No, impossible. But you're right, this isn't normal. Maybe it's got something to do with that awful earthquake. You think something happened? How am I supposed to know? Maybe it did. It's never taken this long between. Well, that's a good thing, isn't it? But what about you? You said you were starving. I think we saw Marco a bunch of times in text form. Maybe seen him twice. Yeah, most of the focus has been on Abby when she was being tested on. Not so much on the Marco side. Where did you get that idea? You're the one who's starving. That's not... Okay, you got me. I guess I wouldn't mind a snack or two. That's it. I'm going to go out there and get our meals myself. Wait, stop. I don't want you to be punished because of me. That's not for you to worry about. Abby. It'll be fine, I promise. Stay here. I won't take long. Oh? Oh God. I can't believe it. You're alive. Thank God. At least you two are. So Robin is Seri's father? It was completely unexpected. Some old guy I'd never seen before just opened the door and told us to follow him. And what we saw on our way out. Everyone dropped dead. Oh, hey Velk. I'm gonna hydrate. There were dead bodies everywhere. What a wonderful time to show up. Hey Velk, I'm gonna open my iron brew. Yeah, we got sodas today. Beautiful soda. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, the incident happened. Everybody dropped dead. Brutal time. Iron brew is a soda. Yeah, it's not alcoholic. It's just a soda. Did that old man kill them all to free you? Who was that? I've got no idea who that was. He barely said a word. Didn't bother to explain anything either. So they were doing research against the disease that caused instantaneous death. If there was a leak and it went out and killed everybody at once. Your game looks joyful, yep. There's child experimentation in this game, it's a whole thing. But yeah, I think that there was a leak of the disease and it just wiped out everybody at once. But I don't think he killed all those people. I didn't see any wounds on any of them at least. walking past the corpses of everyone that had wronged me. The dead silence. That whole moment was so surreal. Didn't you ask him anything? I couldn't. I was too worried. I wasn't sure if I was dreaming. We have to redeem so much that Ush has to bring out the champagne. No, I just drink. I don't really drink alcohol, so I just drink like sodas and get fat. So yeah, lots of sugar in these sodas. If I had to commit every last bit to memory. I didn't want to forget the sight I was being blessed with. So I just stayed quiet and observed. I didn't want to waste time with useless questions when savouring the moment was my priority. I love getting fat, oh god. But sodas is good. Once we got out, the man dropped us with some people and left without saying a word. I never saw him again. Whoever that was, you must think of him as your saviour, right? Saviour? As if. Why not? He got you out of this horrible place, didn't he? So what? He was already too late. At that point, it had just been better if he'd never shown up. But he said you could have stopped All's Death Day by yourself. What did he mean by that? Gotta get some body fat on those bones, you tall. No. What? I think one soda per stream. I think that's my limit. So after that, I will switch to water. So I'm not entirely sure that's true to begin with. Ada, I know. I promise I'm not trying to get out of anything. It's just something I've kind of believed the whole time. It was a gut feeling, a very strong and compelling one, but a gut feeling nonetheless. Phil was messing around. No, it's cool, I get it. I wasn't able to rationalise it with dogma, so I'm just pointing out that ultimately it was only a hunch. You're saying nothing in this library or in the facility below gave you any insight to any of it? There isn't nothing, to be clear. Your father did write some stuff that could be related. Yes, so Sirius's father was the guy who let Vega out as a child and Abby and Marco. But it's hard to take any of it seriously. It's rough. No offence. I'm here with my dinner. Hey Natos! Enjoy your lunch! Lunchtime streams. It's not all nonsense if you're a little charitable with it. Hey, I'm hydrating. Humour me then. Even if it was all nonsense. We don't have much else to go on, do we? Tasty. Yeah, you're right. Do you remember what spooky motion is? Ooh, I'll love me a bit of spooky motion. I think so. I might have read something about it earlier. Where was it? Here. It's about how Isthmus energies seem to appear and disappear out of nowhere, but really they move in a fourth directional axis of space? What does that even mean? It has to do with where the energies come from, or to be more accurate, how they get here. The implication being that at some point, somehow, they cross some sort of boundary. If you force too much incoming energy through that boundary, and do so for too long, eventually the boundary will break, and Isthma will go into shock. Right, I remember you explaining that much. That's what All's Death Day is. Yes, but your father thought there was another method of shocking Isthma. A way that would trigger some sort of self-repair mechanism, instead of simply causing its collapse. But how? Sending tons of outgoing energy through that boundary instead of incoming energy? Yeah, you see what I meant now about your father's writings on the subject. It's not straight up nonsense, but he just kinda made it up, left nothing to support any of his claims either. Hey Kramos, how you doing? Boundary Break, I love that YouTube series. Actually, yeah, it's quite a good channel. I've seen some of it. But the whole energy thing, you have like a positive energy and a negative energy, and one is life force and one is death force, essentially. And if you mess with it, you can create immortals or kill people. So I think that's kind of what they're talking about. That kind of vibe. That kind of vibe. Lots of dangerous science. But you're welcome, Kramos. You believe him, don't you? You think he was right. You think the boundary Isthmus Energy's cross to reach us is on the horizon? I don't know. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt and take him seriously for a moment. Didn't you say you produced more outgoing energy than normal? Could that be the way you were meant to stop All Death's Day? Unlikely. Think of the damage you three have been doing to Isthma for hundreds of years. Assuming that the impact has to be at least on the same scale, I'd fall way short. Even if I was doing so from birth, there's no way I would be enough. So, how were you meant to do it? Did you have to go through the horizon yourself or something? How would that even work? I was certain that I held the key to fix it all, but had no way to justify that belief. So I focused on making things better by following my visions, but only for myself. Even if that was the case, something still doesn't add up. You make it sound like that horizon and its gaze are a huge nuisance. So, why did the kid steal that from you? Why would he put himself through that? I really haven't the faintest idea. Maybe he knew that he had to be dragged by the horizon to stop All's Death Day. It's possible he's just willing to do what you weren't. Well, the truth is, I've been thinking about that the whole time. But really? Say that being dragged by the horizon is the correct way to fix Isma. Did you really get the impression that he had such noble intentions back in the cave? No, I didn't. You're right. And, sorry, what I said just now was uncalled for. What if he does want to cross the horizon, but for a different purpose? There's someone else who had his own thoughts about the outcome of that same scenario. Your father's associate, is that Johan? Johan's a bad guy. Dr. Johan, he is a problem. I thought he dead though. He not dead. I thought he dead. She really went through it. But still. Forget it. Why should I be concerned with her after what she's done? I should only be concerned with finding him and getting him back to normal. Alright, we're going back. Question though, who cleared up all the bodies? Because there were like a couple of corpses in here. Someone must have come back and cleaned it all up. It's not that abandoned. Someone's been down here a couple of times. Let's work our way back up. There you go. So where were we? Head on over. So backtracking slightly and then back into the main area. And then I think we'll go left. Oh, that's a long way. Bunny? What bunny? Did I see one? Miss one? There's a couple of cursed ones in this game. Yo. Wait, we were here just now. We've gone in the circle. We're lost. Jatsu! 8 months. Let's go. I'm gonna look but have fun. Oh, thanks so much, Jatsu. You're awesome. You're so good. You're so cool to me. Wasn't one of the characters able to manipulate space? Could have just waved them off somehow. Maybe. Oh, we made it back up. What the hell? How didn't I see this path earlier? What if he was there and I missed him in my rush? Bunny nom 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 bodies. Oh god. It could be. Maybe a rabbit ate everything. Okay, scary room. Hope you're having a lovely weekend. Yeah, thanks, Jatsu. You often stream quite late into the evening, whereas I'm streaming very early, so our paths don't really cross unless we make a big effort. But no, I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming up. Especially for the sub, that's super cool of you, thank you. I'm about to lose it though. Where the hell is Seri and Ada? I can't do this all by myself. I mean, Vega's still here. Finally, what took you so? Oh, it's you. Getting used to me already. This room here is so spacious compared to everywhere else. Do you remember what it was used for? This is where they tested our abilities. Yours and who else's? Were there others like us before? Only in principle. Everyone else might as well have been ants to me. What about your brother? You said he was a normal kid. So, what was he doing here? The thing they did to make me like this. It was supposed to be the cure for that terminal disease. A banded marionette, something or other. Only a much more intense version of the treatment. They had no intention of curing anyone of anything anymore. That was only a side effect in their eyes. They just cared about pushing the extraordinary results they'd begun to see further and further. When Marco was given the treatment, the disease was gone, but nothing else about him changed. He remained a totally normal kid and deemed a failure. So they cured the disease, but because they couldn't weaponize him he was no good, and they still made him fight here. No, they knew how dangerous I was, much better than I did. They used him to put a leash around my neck, and threatened to hurt him if I didn't follow their orders. You really cared for him, didn't you? I've already seen everything I wanted to see. I'm leaving. Tell those two to never look for me again, will you? Well, I guess I won't have to worry about them if the planet explodes or whatever. Wait. I must be out of my mind. Asking you this after how you threatened him is all sorts of screwed up. But please, help me find my brother. Help me save him. I know I'm overstepping after what I did to Marco, but please, I'm so lost. I can't do it myself. I just can't. I think, maybe, I'm still curious about this place. You are? You mean you'll... What can I say? Nothing. Don't say anything. Alright, you got it. Okay, oh, we're a party now. We're a party now, we're together. But this is the room where they had children that had been tested on have death matches just to see how powerful they were. Bad time. Bad times. But we're inching our way closer. What is it? I got to this floor from here. I already know he isn't over here. I came down from the other side and he wasn't over there either. Whatever. You'll see for yourself. Well, so which is it then? Oh, so we've got to go the other way. Just make up your mind. Oh, so I'm going the wrong way. There we go. Can I save it? Is there a save? No save. Let's check out these rooms. So what's in here? Oh, do you see him? Oh, it's a security room. No. So no sign. Locked. Locked. Wait, isn't this Johann's office? Why did you come here? Weren't you the one who asked me to? Not that. I mean, in general. How involved were you in what Seri and Ada were doing? I wasn't involved at all. I probably know only slightly more than you do. They just got to be earlier, that's all. But you'd agreed to it. Wasn't their goal to have my brother kill us? What? The famous Guardian wouldn't sacrifice himself to save the world? Talk about not meeting expectations. I don't know if I'd do it. But would you? You said it plenty of times, that you didn't care about their cause. It wasn't one singular reason. I had a lot of thoughts about myself, about Marco and you. It just so happens following them along aligned with those thoughts. And those two don't fool me. I know they don't care about that cause of theirs either. In the end, we all only really cared about ourselves. Gotta go, lunch is ready! Have a good rest of the stream, yay! We'll probably still be here once you're finished. Enjoy your lunch, have something tasty. Posture check, doing it, thank you, thank you. Would I have gone along with them too? Meanwhile, the two scenarios aren't exactly the same, mind you. Your father talked about a massive amount of outgoing energy crossing the horizon, but only that. Johann's theories of the subject inspected the feasibility and consequences of interacting with it. According to him, doing so would redirect massive amounts of incoming energy towards the individual. How's that any different from us and our layers? Beats me. It was his job to do the research. Maybe he was just looking for ways to optimize the procedure. Doesn't that seem odd to you? It's like one is saying the sky is blue and the other's saying it's cold. How can we tell who's right if it doesn't even make sense to compare their ideas? There's no reason the sky can't be both blue and cold at the same time. That's what your father believed, that the two theories were both true and didn't contradict each other. But he did have one objection, about the individual crossing the horizon. Johann believed they'd become like you all did, only without a layer. Robin didn't disagree with this, but insisted that wasn't the end of it. Is Robin still alive? Bon appetit! Yay! The amount of incoming energy crossing the horizon at that moment would be too much. The recoil would have almost the same result as what's already happening because of your layers. So it would cause all's death day too? Yes, but not exactly. Your father expressed concern that this would cause the destruction of Isma's inheritance. Inheritance? I don't recall you ever talking about that. It's not something I meant to keep hidden from you. It's just this part of his work? This one really is a bunch of nonsense to me. I thought he'd gone insane by this point, after what happened to you. So Seri is Robin's daughter, and Robin released Abby/Vega into the wild. Did he die or is he still around? Unrelated, but I've watched a full stream of Dino Cop. I remember you playing this one. Yeah, I think it involves quite a lot of replaying the game to try and get different scenarios. I didn't know if it would be a good fit for how I like to stream, but I quite like the theme and the style of humour, so it'd be interesting to see what that game's like now. Well, now's not the time to be picky. Explain this inheritance to me. We're in a big lore info dump at the minute. Don't say I didn't warn you. By inheritance, he meant some sort of log, or more like a record maybe. He claimed this inheritance was embedded in incoming energy. A record? Of what? A record of the progress living beings have made as a collective. Yeah. Progress as a collective? Did he elaborate on what he meant by that? By this time, he thought of outgoing energy as the product of experiencing life. Is this like when you get a stats screen when you're playing a video game and it tells you how many times like you've jumped or how many times you've been defeated, that kind of thing? Memories. Outgoing energy is memories. What about incoming energy? To him, incoming energy isn't just a fuel that enables life, it's life itself. That's... Beyond the horizon, outgoing energy is transmuted into incoming energy. Memories turn into life. Inheritance are traces of the alleged memories that remained embedded in the incoming energy that they became. Or so your father claimed. It's not like he bothered trying to prove any of it. It's just a theory. Life and memories. So we receive life from beyond the horizon, turn it into memories and send them back. And there, those memories are turned into life and sent back to us again. That's one way to put it. What is it? Wouldn't that mean that there's something much worse than All's Death Day? Uh-oh. That sounds bad. What could be worse than instant death from the world? What's up? This wall. It wasn't here before. What do you mean? Can we break it down then? It's a solid wall. Are you sure I wasn't here? Maybe you're misremembering. You think I'd forget what I saw on my way out of here? I can remember just fine. Every spot on the floor that had the misfortune of holding these dead lumps of garbage. Move out of the way. Okay, let's have a look. Well now. Start to prepare going to the cinema to watch Zootopia 2. Have a good day. Oh, enjoy the film. Enjoy the film. You'll see Nick and Judy and all the other characters who I can't remember. Clawhauser. I can't remember all their names. Yes, see? Ah, we found it. Enjoy the film though. I want to hear back next time. You got to tell me what you thought of it. You're right. There's still a place we haven't looked into. He has to be in here. Please. Come on. Let's find him already. Think about it. It doesn't make sense for my father to have been so pessimistic about the destruction of the inheritance. Whether that happens or not, everyone would be dead anyway, so what gives? You're right. Even if it was only in his head, there must have been a reason for his concern. Putting myself in his mindset, I can only come up with one possibility. Oh, rumble. Earthquake. Posture check. Good luck finishing the video game. See ya. Cheers, Vincent. And hydrate and stretching. All of it. Drinking. Good hydrate. But this one was way smaller, wasn't it? Were they caused by the same thing? What does it matter? We've seen enough already. We're just talking in circles now. It's time we go down there and help out Rock. But we haven't accomplished anything here. No, you're just talking trash. So let's just go. Just go do a thing. We're still clueless. We won't accomplish anything by sitting here and reading books. We have to go there and do everything that we can. Now. Before it's too late. Get off your butt, Ada. Yeah, go. Go. Stop being lazy. You've made me feel pretty stupid all day. You know that? Must be your imagination. We shouldn't keep the Guardian waiting any longer. It's time we head down. Okay, they're on their way. But what is this? What have we found? A new area that hasn't been seen before. What is this? We can return to the dream world. We don't really want to do that though. A save point is what I really want. Wait, so what? Wait, we can go right and we can go down? Hold on. Should have gone to the right. I regret it. What do you mean, hold on? We could be wasting precious time here. My point precisely. You heard Ada and Seri, right? Finding him is only the first step. But what happens after that? How are you going to turn him back to normal? And what if there's no way to do that? Are you prepared for that? Do you have inventory option? You can save with the journal if you do. I can try. I did try earlier, I couldn't see it. I can try again. How am I supposed to know? I barely understand what's going on as it is. I'm really happy that the characters in the game are just as confused as I am. It's brilliant, I love it. If you're not willing to do whatever it takes to turn him back, then just stop right here. His point is to find him otherwise. That's tough love. You said fear pushes people to do awful things, and I believe that's true. But I also know how paralysing it can be. I knew what I had to do, but I just couldn't do it. No, I didn't want to do it. And now look at everything that came out of that. All because I was overwhelmed with fear. I just can't let that happen ever again. So, whether I'm willing to, or capable of, I'm still gonna try. Oh, it's a smile face. It's a brave smile face from Rock. Enough chatting then. Let's find my brother. Yeah, you're right. Let's find that weird kid already. Okay, we're back. There's the save point. We got the save point. Also, what was through here? A secret area that's blocked off. That's Johann's office. So there's a shortcut from the back of Johann's office into this secret area. Okay. But we have saved. There we go. We have saved again. Let's go. Let's go. I'm ready. Oh, it's dark. Oh, that's dark. I'm still running. I'm just holding down. That's it. Ooh, okay. Huge generators of some sort. No way. He's not here either. All this stuff is switched on though. Where the hell are we now? This place is massive. Yeah, it's pretty big. This is all new stuff. It just doesn't end with these bastards. I don't even want to know what this place is for. The good news is we still have lots of ground to cover, it seems. You're right. There's no use wasting time gawking. Let's go. Oh. What's... Get out of there, you idiot. Ow. Vega. She just got zapped. Who's this? Oh! It's the brother. You're here. But what are you doing? Why did you try to attack me just now? Not very bright, are you? Get the hint already. Your brother isn't here anymore. So it's true. You're really not my brother. And I've got you to thank for that. Because of you. Because you failed him more times than you can even imagine. That's why I'm here. To fix this mess that I've made. I don't know who the hell you are, and I don't care to find out. Whatever it is you're planning, I'm not gonna let you keep taking advantage of my brother. How amusing. You believe there's anything that can be done to stop me? You don't even have the power to slow me down. Ah, damn it. That brat packs a punch. Vega. Are you alright there? You dare underestimate me. Just go already. I'll follow you down when I'll come back for you as soon as I can, okay? I said I'm fine. Didn't you hear me? I mean, you don't look the best. Quit pissing me off and go. Alright then, so... Oh, he's pressing buttons. What are you pressing? What buttons you pressing, man? Whatever he's doing, he's charging that thing up. Uh-oh. Whatever the big plan was, he's going to set off all the machinery. Can we turn it off? Is it? Oh god. Ow. It seems the praise is in order. I was expecting you to turn your back on your little brother and leave. You're quite the expert at it after all. Shut up. That's for me to talk through with him, not you. I'm just telling you to save your breath. He's in a place where your voice will never reach. A bottomless chasm you yourself pushed him into. Maybe it's too late for my voice to reach him, but it doesn't mean I'll stop screaming until he hears me. Scream your heart out and drown in your own blood for all I care. Maybe then you'll realise how that conviction is as worthless as this pathetic attempt at bravery. Okay, fight. We've not had a fight for a while. I gotta remember these controls. I am not controlling anything right now. What's going on? I'll prove it to you. I'm getting my brother back. Oh, I'm moving now. I'm moving now. Okay. You're deluding yourself if you think you have any shot of fulfilling that goal. Wait, what's the dodge button again? What's the dodge button again? Time to learn how to play rock. Yep. Okay, there's the dodge. Okay, dodge. Whoa. There's my guy. That's it. Beat him up. He doesn't have a health bar, which I don't like. Okay. He's too slippery. You want to play that way, huh? Explode feathers. Okay. Oh, I see. You can trap him. Yep. Just leave me and my brother alone already. It sure is easy to speak from ignorance. If only you knew. I wonder if you'd feel the right to make such demands. But there's hardly a need to pull that card now. I can dispose of you without the need for such cruelty. Accept this gift of painless death. No, thank you. I'm just going to hit this guy and hope that something happens. Okay. Actually, can I dodge out? Yeah, I can dodge out. I'm just going to block and hide here. I was blocking. Okay, ow. Is there a way to cancel this? Am I just going to take the hit regardless? That's it. Nice. He's behind here somewhere. Oh, we didn't like that. We didn't like that. Yes, he ran away. Good. We just had to stun him that one time. Vega was right. He really packs a punch. But compared to what he must be going through, the time to worry will come later. I can't get distracted. Hey, we got through him. We got through him. Stop pressing buttons, dude. Oh, that's a scary exclamation mark. And more machinery is now glowing. He's turning on all the machinery that's going to do a bad thing. Okay, let's go. Allow me to compliment you for this performance. I thought you wanted to save your brother, but all you're doing is hurting him. Such hypocrisy on display. Okay. That's only because you're in the way. So, is that all it takes to justify hurting him to this extent? No wonder it was so easy to convince him to give up on you. Shut up. I know I'm hurting him. Of course I wish I didn't have to. But I won't fall for your tricks. You're just trying to throw me off. Which means I'm doing something right, huh? What's with the delay then? Prove it right now, if you're so confident. Of course, the only thing you'll prove is that reality has no concern for those without the power to tame it. It'll be all the more fun for me to watch you crash against that realization. Here we go. I'm not hearing any screaming and crying anymore. Are you tired of trying already? Here, let me help you with that. Not good. I need to get out of the way. Yo, that was way too close. Left trigger and Y at the same time. I'm gonna have to learn this. You sure excel at running away, don't you? Oh, I see. Oh god. I'm not going to worry about the story, I'm just going to focus on beating this guy up. Okay, good. I'm going to stay over here. This is good. This is good. Oh, move, move. There we go. Why have I got to press two buttons at the same time, man? That's... Okay, I'm good, I'm good. I'm safe. That laser beam, no joke. Alright, get on him. Get on him. You're not going to get anything done that way. Wait. I mean, we're doing a little bit. Little bits of progress. I'm almost there. I have to hold on for just a bit longer. Is he pressing more buttons though? Oh, we're going deep. Oh, that's dark. I cannot see a thing. I cannot see a thing. Where are we now? Oh. Okay, little bird. Congratulations on being a bigger nuisance than I gave you credit for. But that's all you are, a nuisance. Killing you won't be anything new for these hands. Anything new? Do you ever quit with all the lies and the nonsense? Ha, I might just be the one person you've ever come across with no lies to tell. I only speak the truth in its rawest form. Whether they bring you comfort or pain is for you to come to terms with. Shut up. I'm done listening to your poison. It's time I get my brother back, and that's my promise to him. Is that so? Showdown time. Uh-oh. Then die, sinking in regret, as you failed to fulfill such a painfully hollow promise. Well, now here we go. Okay, now we got a health bar. Okay, dodging. Ah, I did not dodge very well at all. I'm just going to stay on him. Oh, I've got to keep out of that. Keep out of that. Keep out of that. Oh, the laser beams are bad. Oh, got you. Didn't work. I thought I got him. Okay, get out, get out, get out. Wait, what am I doing? What's the plan? What's the plan? Run away! Block! Okay, I'm still alive. Yep, go! Got you. Finally. Stay on him. What is this? It's the brother. He's inside. After all the pain they caused you, your mind still refuses to cooperate? Don't worry. I'm here for you. I'll help you remember. Having second thoughts now. Okay. So this is the brother inside fighting off Rock. Ah, ow. Oh, and Vega. Ow, ow. Dodging. Go, 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 go. There's Seri. I'm fighting something. Just gotta survive. Go, 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 go. That's it, we're through. Crack! Let me out! Let me out! That's it. Punch our way through the door. Oh, get out of there. Get out of there. Recharge. Recharge. I'm just gonna break the door down. That's all I can do. I just gotta endure it. Ah. No. Run, 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 run. Ow, ow, ow. Oh my god. But look at the health bar. Oh, get away from me. Get away from me. Ouch. Go. Alright, tank it. Tank it. Oh. No. I've got no stamina. Got no stamina. Ow. Get up. Get up. I'm falling asleep. Get up. Go. Okay, now we got it. Wait, there is two. Hang on. What's the good one? I think it... Oh. And they teleport, so they swish each time, and they're throwing lasers. Am I hitting the right one? Oh, that's the right one. The right hand one's the good one. Oh, shit. Ooh. And they missed me? Oh, I just walked straight into one. That was smart. Okay. Got you. Nice. Stay on him. Okay, health bar is about halfway down. Okay, back in the mind. That's it. So both brothers are attacking. One inside, one outside. Let's go. Do you really think they deserve yet another chance? Maybe. The time for do-overs... Oh, nice dodge. Ah, the bad dodge. Can I just come through? There we go. Whoa. Whoa. Laser beams everywhere. Oh, I'm concentrating on dodging. I can't read the story. Go away. Go away. Run. That's it. Break the door down. Break the door down. Break the door down. Okay, halfway through. Let your energy recharge. Stamina is good. Go, 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 go. Get it. Well, I don't like that. Dodge. No, we can make it. I shouldn't be brute forcing. Never mind. I do have that ability where I think all damage is 1 HP. It's a bit of a cheat, but you know, I don't think I'd last very long without it. Gotta force our way through. Get the end of the story at. Go! That's it. We're halfway through the health. We're halfway through. Get you, yes. I suck at dodging, yep. Gotta do what you can. Where's that guy? There's that guy. Just stay on him. Be relentless. And then there's 3. And I'm guessing they reshuffle every time they teleport. So I've got no idea which is the one I can and shouldn't be attacking. Ah! Well now. What the hell are you supposed to do in this situation? Oh, there we go. It's this one. Go, go, go. We're almost there. Come on, guy. Alright then. I don't want to hear you blame me after forcing my hand. What a shame. Being right is a burden, Hardly ever acknowledged. I'm just gonna break my way out. Oh, I can see the laser beams. Or whatever, just tank it. Oh, lasers! What can I do? Let's go. Ow! Ow, yoink! Don't yoink me. Ah. No. That's some bad yoink. That's fine. No, it's not. No, it's not! Ah. That was the worst. Okay. The yoink chain is the worst because it drags me away from where I want to be. That's it. Hopefully this will be enough. Stay in there. And you're powerless. I don't think so. I'll break my way out. That's it. I don't even know. Okay, this one. It's this one. Oh, they keep swapping. I'm just going to hit all of them. They're going to hit me and I'm going to hit them. I don't see how you can dodge any of this stuff naturally. Kaboom. We're so close. The feathers trick is actually really good. I don't like that. That's a good dodge. That's a bad dodge. Bad. Good dodge. Yes. Look at these dodges. Pick one. It's the right one. We got him. We defeated the puppeteer. How could that not be enough to reach him? What is there to be surprised about? You've never been enough. Not for yourself, much less for those around you. Oh, this poor brother of yours. All you've done is give him hope for something you can't possibly live up to. I would have guessed that you'd be tired of pretending to be a hero by now, especially after being nothing but a disappointment. Didn't I tell you to shut the head up? Curse at me as much as you want. Your failures are your own doing. I even granted you the power to be revered as a god, and centuries later you're still crying about it. But I'm not like that. The power I possess, I sowed and harvested myself. And now you'll helplessly observe as I continue to do so at the expense of what you love. Wait. Damn, it hurts so much. Rock. What the hell took you so long? You're a bit beaten up down here? And you're just like chilling with your hands in your pockets? Apologies, we had a lot to sort through. No, you were just chatting. You were just chatting amongst yourselves. Vega, you shouldn't be down here looking like that. Sorry to disappoint you, but I said I was still curious about this place, didn't I? Where's your brother anyway? No, it's just like I thought. That isn't my brother. It's someone else entirely. He even said so himself. Villain always waits for you to chat. Yep, chat away. It's someone else. How could that be? We can figure that out later, but right now, finding him is what matters most. I don't know, but he's been trying to stop me from going any deeper while tinkering with this massive machine. Damn, this isn't good. We have to hurry. Not good? So you know what all this is for? Just who in the world are you? It's only a hunch, but if I'm correct, we definitely have to hurry. You're right, we've idled enough. Follow me. Okay, let's go. We got the whole team. So we can run. Vega can limp. She can float. And Ada can just walk around with her hands in her pockets. But fine. I don't think I need to go to the town anymore. So I can save it, maybe? I think it just saved anyway. Oh no. We're on the approach. What is in there? Has anybody seen Akira? They keep a big scary being called Akira in a big frozen basement deep, deep down underground in a military facility. I'm getting Akira vibes. Here's our guy. A lesser audience than what the occasion calls for, but I'll take it. Occasion? What is it you're trying to do? That thing you're striving for, you can't do it. The principles you follow are incomplete. You were a brilliant man, without a doubt, but not infallible. It's time you recognize your limits. Dr. Johann, we suspected. Took you long enough to figure it out. Uncle Johann? Johann? That miserable doctor? I knew I recognised that rotten personality. You're right. I was both brilliant and fallible. That's precisely what I seek to rectify. I will reach the perfection I've always known to be within my reach. Things won't go the way you believe they will. The amount of incoming energy you plan on accessing is too much. Aren't you concerned about destroying Isma? You think you understand Dogma and Isma better than I do. However many times you've witnessed it, you did so from afar. Ada, what's he going on about? I really don't know. They both infinitesimally small. I can't say that word. What's wrong with me? My English is bad. They're both infinitesimally small point and encompassing cage that makes a prisoner out of all of us. You've been there countless of times, but merely as a visitor. I, on the other hand, have lived there since my original attempt to reach that place. Not allowed to return, and not allowed to move forward. I was stuck. You were stuck on the horizon? And to make matters worse, you are granted the Key of Knowledge. Why? Key of Knowledge? The means to cross the horizon, the permission to even make the attempt. But you refused to use it. The first time I was witness to such a pathetic display of cowardice was bad enough, but it didn't compare to what came later. Rather than deeming you unworthy of the key, Isma simply gave you more opportunities. Over and over, and over and over and over and over. Even when you desperately tried to toss it away, you were still given more opportunities. I could only watch in horror as you wasted the chance at the greatness I was never afforded. All I've done is help you finally get rid of the key. You ungrateful fool should be thanking me. Ada. Now, you pitiful lot will be the first to witness an entirely new means of existence. Ada, what's gonna happen to my brother if he does that thing? Not just your brother, but everything will be destroyed. This bastard's stupid ambitions will have no limit. So what are we gonna do? Wipe those tears. This is my present to you. Always hyping up. What's going on? Damn, it's just like before. I feel sick. Oh, he's doing some kind of spirit bomb or something. Johann, a bad dude. What? What just happened? Looks like your father was right, Sari. Robin was right. Speak already. Why can't I cross over? I have the key. I should be able to. I thought you were the expert. As far as I know, keys only unlock doors. But what good is an open door if you can't take the steps to walk through it? You better not be implying what I think you are. I feel like I barely get anything at all. Except for one thing. You can't accomplish what you need my brother for, can you? Then just stop and give him back. Uncle Johann, Why are you so adamant about proving my father wrong? Just give it up already. Looks like you're not all that, huh? Silence. I won't accept this. You believe me to be as pitiful as you are, that I'd give up this easily. Unlike you, I'll try as many times as necessary. All of you, you represent everything I despise. That self-defeating attitude of yours, giving up before you even begin. You think I'm like you? I won't ignore such an insult. I don't fear failure the way you do. All I must do is continue striving toward achieving my objectives without regard for what happens along the way. You mean be selfish? That's not what the situation calls for right now. If you keep trying to push past Isma's limits... I told you not to lecture me. I'll try as many times as it takes. I mean, this ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna end happily for you, man. It's gonna be a whole kind of bad. Oh no. Nope, didn't work. What can this possibly mean? No, that can't be right. I won't accept it. I refuse to believe it. What is being requested of me is an insult. I won't stand for it. No reward is worth such degradation. Is this supposed to be the ultimate truth? No, I reject it. Uncle, stop, please. Do not confuse me for the type of man who half-asses his way to success. I'm not like your father. Things must either be as I deem them acceptable to be, or not at all. Oh. That's not good. What's going on? I feel funny. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. No. Johan, how could you do something so reckless? What could you possibly hope to gain from this? What did he do? What about my brother? It's very simple. Since I can't access the power that resides beyond the boundary, all I've done is use the key to open the door. So now I'm simply leaving it open. Power? You mean incoming energy? No, I mean power. That's the true nature of incoming energy. But why do you want to let it come here like that? What if there's a reason it only crosses the horizon for ignition? What if it's not meant to be out in the open like this? You could end up destroying everything. So be it. Even nothingness would be better than allowing this pathetic means of existence to continue for a second longer. Can't we do anything to stop this maniac? He said he's forcing that horizon thing open, didn't he? Doesn't that mean we just have to close it? That would work, but we have no way of doing it. He has the key. The horizon will stay open as long as he wants it to. I've got it. Ada, who's really holding the key? Is it my uncle, or is it the child? That's it. Isn't that why he's controlling him in the first place? We gotta make him go away then? The only choice we have is to try. You must be delusional. You think you have any right to help this child after everything you've done to him? You all know no shame. I'll show you how nothingness is the only thing you deserve. No, even more than that. I'll make you realize the truth I've seen you so desperately try to deny. That nothingness is the only thing you've ever truly desired. I mean, he's such a bad guy, you know? he's such a classic bad guy. My dear A13, Abigail, how could you have fallen so low? After everything I did to make you the strongest you could be, you destroyed those efforts so easily. Shut your disgusting mouth. You seriously believe anything you did to me made me stronger? All you did was break and traumatize me. You sure about that? Surely you're misremembering. Or maybe I'm the one who'd forgotten the details. It's been quite some time after all. How about we take a look then? That way we'll both remember it clearly. Let me remind you how everything turned out for you the moment you left my care. No, please. I already remember that moment all too well. And now you're going to live through it all over again. Flashbacks. What is it, Marco? What did you want me to come here for? It's not safe right now, with all the people going missing. Abby, are you alright? Do you like it here? Of course I'm okay. Why wouldn't I be? Everyone's really kind to us here. They're nice. And no one forces me to, you know. Oh, Laura. Yeah, I know. I still don't understand any of it, and I'd rather not, to be honest. It's over now. That's all that matters. And yet... Why? Why are you doing this? It's over, Abby. We're out of that place. There's no one forcing you to do those things anymore. I'm safe. You did it. You protected me. So why are you still... I don't know what you're talking about. You're right. No one is forcing me, so why would I? I wouldn't make any. I haven't done anything like that, alright? Don't lie to me, Abby. I'm not stupid. I know you're the one behind the missing people. I didn't want to believe it, but I saw you dragging someone to the hole myself. Why? How could you? These people, they took us in without question. You don't have to fight anymore. You don't have anything to prove to anyone. Hasn't she got like an insatiable hunger that's really hard to control? We're okay now. Is that what you think? You think just because we're out of that hell, everything's fine now? That must be so easy for you to say. All you did was just sit around and what? Get bored? It was me who had to carry all the weight. You think you and I lived the same life back there? I was the one who had to worry what the next best up thing they'd force me to do would be. Tearing myself apart wondering if they'd ever ask something I just couldn't bear doing. And fearing what would happen to you if that time ever came. But that never happened. Every disgusting act they told me to do, I did. I hoped I could keep this from you. Marco, killing our friends wasn't the worst of it. They also forced me to eat them. What? You ate them? Did the missing people too? I didn't want to. But that goddamn psychopath. I had no choice. They said they'd hurt you if I didn't. And you know what? I don't regret it one bit. I did what I had to do to protect you. You see it now, don't you? Do you still believe things can go back to normal just like that? That the nightmare's over? As if. To me, it feels as if the nightmare's barely just begun. But Abby, it's still wrong. You think I don't know that? They did something to me down there, something different from what they did to everyone else. I'm restless all the time. I can't even remember the last time I fell asleep. And this hunger never stops. It only keeps hurting more and more. I can't bear it at all. It hurts so much. I hate it. I hate myself. It's either the unbearable pain from the hunger or the unbearable pain from doing what makes it go away. So no, things aren't fine now just because they're over. And they'll never be fine. There's no fixing me anymore. I just can't help myself. No, none of that's true. Sure, I had it easy down there. That was thanks to you, because you took on so much more than you were capable of. I know how much of yourself you sacrificed for my sake. I'll never really understand what you're feeling, but that doesn't matter. You said you couldn't help yourself, right? Then let me help you. Let me pay you back for everything you've done for me. Even if I never get to understand it, I'll still do anything I can to help you through this. Help me? You think I need help? You think I'm weak? Is that what you're saying? Abby, you're not listening. Shut up. You're one annoying little brother, you know that? I don't need you or your help. I'm not weak. You're the one that needs me, not the other way around. Abby, you're hurting me. Let go. Ah, my eye. Idiot. Abby, please. Oh. I'm sorry. You're right. I can't go on like this. Marco, stop ignoring me. Marco, answer me. That was a big old bonk on the head what she did to poor old Marco. And now it's yeah. Oh! Marco! Are you alright? What? A monster? What the hell are you? Where is he? What did you do to him? What did you do to my brother? Is Marco Rock? Give me my brother back, Marco. Ow. Give him back. You monster. Give me back my brother. I don't know about you, but I think that settles it. When you were with me, Marco was perfectly safe, because I made you strong enough to protect him. But as soon as you no longer had me to guide you, you became weak. And of course, your dear Marco suffered for it. You're right. I was weak. It's been my own fault this whole time. I did this all to myself. Now that you see it, answer me. What can you say about an existence that allows something so terrible to occur? I'd say that's not an existence worth living. And my control pad is rumbling. No way. Can't be. I was Marco? Or he's all got burned and beaten up. A shocking revelation, isn't it? And of course, that's not where it ended. That dear sister of yours just couldn't help herself. She just had to come back to that place. She just had to kill you again and again. Poor old Marco. A whole myth was built around it. The great evil, the Guardian. Such an obvious lie. All I see is the little girl and the toy she breaks in her tantrums. Let's be real. A guardian. You? Not once did you fight the great evil for the sake of your loved ones. You only fought because you weren't strong enough to run away from her. Every time, you died a coward. Even by the time dear Abby became bored of you, you still couldn't handle your weakness. There was nothing to run away from anymore, and you still found ways to display how much of a coward you were. You knew you weren't strong enough to defeat your opponent, that you were fated to die. So why wait? It was easier to just take matters into your own hands. Let the next in line deal with it. And you, Rock, were almost no different. All you do is run away, unwilling to protect even the person who's most important to you. Because you knew the truth. Because you knew how weak you were. Don't tell me you don't see it, the pain of being weak. It's true. From the very beginning, all the pain I've ever felt was my own fault. I didn't want to disappoint everyone's expectations, but I knew I was too weak to meet them. If no one ever relied on me, if I didn't have to worry about failing to protect them, I wouldn't be in so much pain. It would be better if I had no one to care about. It's all coming thick and fast now. All the big secrets. Why are you doing this, Uncle Johan? I don't understand. How could you be this cruel? Can't you see how messed up their lives have been? Don't you have any sympathy for them? Oh my dear Seri, you're too right. Thank you for making me see the full picture. Those two have indeed led very difficult lives. You too had it very rough, didn't you? Oh, how I hurt for my precious niece. Are we going to have another flashback about her now? What are you... I mean, you said I should feel bad for them. I just thought, since you understand what they've gone through so well, surely you suffered as much. So please, tell me how bad your life was, so I can feel sorry for you as well. Dad? Miss Addison? I couldn't go outside. A prisoner. How terrible. To be stuck in a huge house filled with employees who cared deeply for you and gladly bent to your every whim. Stop it. Oh, and what about that father of yours? Surely he didn't allow you to leave the house because he hated you, right? I said stop, please. Like father, like daughter. Hypocrites, the both of you. You tell me to have sympathy for them when everything they've been through is your fault? The irony is almost too much to bear. You want to know what really started all of this? The very first link in the chain of events that led to this moment? Uncle Johan, please. Of course, you already know. It's you. All of little Marco and Abigail's suffering was born from the love your father had for you. Even when he was already able to save you, it wasn't enough for him. What if the procedure failed? It was too risky. But as long as the risk wasn't to his sweet Seri, it didn't matter. He'd rip any data he could from all those children's dead bodies and use it to improve your odds. You think I didn't know any of this? I've known for a long time. And that's why I wanted to stop All's death day so badly. I felt responsible. I had to fix everything my father destroyed. Because I felt so guilty. Guilty? You don't have the right to feel guilty. You can't fix the things your existence has broken. Try as hard as you can, but you'll never pick up all of the pieces. You're right. This is all my fault. Even if I fixed everything, the pain and suffering I've created still happened, and that can never be undone. If only Dad had let me die, Rock and Vega wouldn't have led such sad lives. It would be better if I never existed. I think that's a bit harsh. Like, a child would not get to decide that. It's like Robin and Johan who decided more of that than Seri. It's not that much of her fault. Which just leaves Ada. So, your friend Seri sure looks like she could use some help. You gonna stand there and do nothing? I'm not surprised in the slightest. It's exactly what I'd expect from you. And what you expected of yourself, right? But you know what? Credit where credit's due. I had a lot of fun manipulating you. Manipulating me? Suddenly, you feel like talking now, huh? That's right. The plan you crafted to get out of what had been bestowed upon you, in reality, was my plan to steal the key of knowledge from you. That can't be. Everything I've done, or was it because you wanted me to? You got set up. You got set up. It's hard to know who's at fault when you as a child see the problem is caused because of you. But she didn't build a laboratory in an underground basement beneath her house or conduct any research herself. She was like the reason for it, but she didn't make the decision that prompted it. It's kind of a weird one. I don't feel it's her fault. It is very much on her father. It's very much on Robin and Johan in my side. Okay, what an odd reaction. I thought you'd love puppeteering. Or is it that you only like it when you're the one who's putting on the strings? But how? You can't figure it out. I should have thought as much. Your competence in Dogma is disappointing after all. The key's function isn't only to open the horizon. In fact, that's only a consequence of its true purpose. To amass outrageous quantities of outgoing energy. As you expelled that waste, the key duplicated it and stored the copy within itself while the original returned to Isthma as usual. And once activated, all of its contents would be poured back to you. That can't be right. You should know the failings of artificial ignition. Feeding outgoing energy to inert subjects caused their bodies to corrupt. That never happened to me. Their deformities were only the result of the rejection of what was produced by another, not simply because it was outgoing energy. So consuming outgoing energy is possible, as long as it's your own? Then, my visions. But it still makes no sense. Those were visions of the future? Isthma's energies don't concern themselves with the flow of time. When the key sent you what it had stored, the contents didn't reach you in what you would have considered that moment. Instead, they arrived spread out across time since you became the holder of the key. And that's why they were so incomprehensible. They got to be disjointed and in disarray. It's only obvious the experience would be jarring. We're not designed to assimilate outgoing energy, even when we're compatible. That's what I took advantage of. Every time you triggered the key, I interfered with the process. I destroyed any information embedded in the outgoing energy that would lead you astray from the path that I wanted you to follow. Then, every decision I made was because you wanted me to make it. You're gonna blame that disgusting behaviour of yours on me now? I merely built the path I wanted you to walk, but it was you who took every step of the way. In fact, you even impressed me on occasion with your decisions. You know what I'm talking about, right? Don't. You could only grant the ability to dispel layers of inert subjects. But with artificial ignition being possible, that ability was useless, stuck on those lumps of meat. So, what did you do to get around the roadblock? You applied that procedure to yourself. Or rather, to the fetus growing in your womb. Oh, what? I know there was a whole thing about, child experimentation, but this is next step. You did it while he was still no different from the inert subjects. A lump of meat yet to be touched by Isthmus influence. I got several feelings and connections and pieces of the puzzle all falling into place right now. Now you just had to wait until your child ignited naturally, and you got yourself what you wanted. A living creature bearing the ability to dispel layers. That's far from the end of it. You couldn't bear the weight of what you'd have your own son do. You knew you'd get attached and not go through with your plan, so you abandoned him. Yup. I just thought he didn't deserve to be raised by someone like me. But choosing that house must have been a deliberate decision though, right? For once you're right, he did nothing to earn that sort of punishment. But that wasn't enough for you now, was it? What are you talking about? Oh, right. Allow me the pleasure. You see, my plan had reached its final stage, but I couldn't execute my part in just one go. The immediate goal was transmigrating into that inert subject you so graciously prepared for me. From that, it would be easier to transmigrate to your son. At that point, all I had to do was stockpile enough of Isthmus energies in him until he became fit to rip the key from you. So the last couple hundred times you activated the key, I became more chirurgical in my interference. I gave you only the knowledge that guaranteed your failure in the way that suited me best. It can't be. For how long have I been pulled by your strings? I thought I said it earlier. Do not try to place your awful decisions onto my shoulders. See for yourself the depths of your selfishness. Yeah, that's a bad thing. Ada, you did a bad thing. Am I really going to go through with this? No, it's too late to hesitate now. I do wonder how I got this ability. I only know I have it because I glimpsed it in my visions. I'd usually avoid doing things I don't understand all that well, but this is the least I can do for you, to spare you from the pain of killing your brother. I better be careful then. Jumbling his mind around and stealing some stuff's enough. Outright destroying anything might be dangerous. Here goes. So that's when she wipes out the memory. Oh man. That seems like something that could get in the way. Maybe I should be a bit more aggressive. I wouldn't want him remembering someone he loved this much all of a sudden. It could mess everything up. As long as I keep the damage limited, destroying portions of his mind won't hurt him. I better make sure then. To destroy every memory of that person. Pathetic. Even I'm shocked at your cruelty. It would have no bearings in your plan. You were right. Simply obstructing his memories was enough. You knew this. But you still went out of your way every time to perform that despicable act. You got rid of your son, only to despise him for loving the one you gave your place to. There really is no end to your selfishness, to your cowardice. Things have only escalated this far because you're exactly as weak as you've always known yourself to be. You're right. There are no excuses. What I just saw, it's the very thing I've been wanting to do for years. I thought I could hold myself back from doing it. I hoped and prayed for that strength. But it wasn't enough. There was never any chance of me overcoming my own weakness. A world that allows people as weak as me, it shouldn't be allowed to exist. So out of spite and jealousy, she wiped out the memories of the adopted mother. That's pretty brutal. This whole game has a lot of bad parenting. Well, he's broken all 4 of them now, so that's not good. See, just like I told you all. I knew you already agreed with me. You just lacked the introspection to realise it. Weakness is a sin, a blight that corrupts and corrodes everything it touches. This existence we're forced to live through, it's the stage Isma forces us to dance in for its amusement. It wants us to be weak, and that's how it thrives, by feeding on our weaknesses. If it's under those terms, it would be better if there was no stage to perform on after all. To be fair, a lot of parents in real life are not really good at their jobs at parenting either. I think there's like degrees of parenting. I don't know, this is like an extreme example. I'm just gonna, wipe out existence or wipe out their memories or abandon them. Okay. What is this? It was easy, fooling myself. All it took was crafting a mask and wearing it tightly around my face. I'm hydrating, thank you very much. That's how I tricked everyone into thinking I was strong. So long as no one could see past the mask and spot my weakness, I would be able to pretend I didn't either. Only, I was mistaken. What does the face of a strong person look like? How would I know, as someone who has no idea of what strength is? All that mask did was make it obvious how clueless I was about what strength looked like. It was cracked and deformed. Everyone could see it. Everyone but me. As the one who wore it, I couldn't see just how pathetic I looked from the outside. It was a matter of time until the mask shattered. Everybody already knew how weak I was, just by looking at how desperately I tried to hide it. But now that the mask finally fell from my face, the true depths of my weakness have been exposed for all to see. It hurts. Being seen, it's too painful. I really like the presentation of this sequence. It's really nice. It's really nicely done. I was right for trying to avoid this much pain. But now there's nowhere I can hide from the stairs. All I can do is join them. And see for myself just how dark the depths of my weakness get. Everything's a bit of a downer right now. No, we gotta come through this somehow. I'm seeing everything there is within myself. Remorse. Pain. Guilt. Self-pity. Weakness. Is this everything there is to me? The way I perceive myself. And the way I'm perceived by others. Are they both true projections of reality? Yes, they're both true projections of reality. Are they both complete projections of reality? No, they are not both complete projections of reality. Even in this bare state, an unconscious reflex to protect myself emerges. However small it might be, a piece of myself can never be seen by others. But I, who lives within the unconscious reflex to protect myself, can see it all. The way I perceive myself, and the way I'm perceived by others, they're both true projections of reality. But only the way I perceive myself is the complete projection of reality. Or more accurately, the true and complete projection of my own reality. This is Neon Genesis Evangelion episodes 25 and 26. I'm telling you now. I love it. Now that existence is about to crumble, this is the last chance I've got. Before I slip into nothingness, I want to know. The true and complete projection of objective reality. You never watched Evangelion? Yeah, the character has a big philosophical self-reflection on how he presents himself to the world. I think the influences here are pretty strong. I've noticed a couple of times throughout the game as well. I think it's a good shout. So, I don't know, maybe it's just me, my bias, because I'm a weeb and I'm a nerd. So, but it's cool. Objective reality is composed of two elements. The element of I and the element of others. I already know the true and complete projections of my reality, but if I want to see the true and complete projection of objective reality, I first must stop observing only at myself. The roles have now become reversed. I am now the one who peers into the depths of others, rather than the one whose depths are peered into, and I'm seeing everything there is within their self. Remorse. Pain. Guilt. And self-pity. Weakness. But there is more. I see the love that makes them feel remorse when they disappoint others. The love that makes them feel pain when they hurt those who love them back. The love that makes them feel guilt when others suffer for their sake. The love that makes them feel the anxiety of not being enough. And that weakness. I see. I understand the purpose of all that weakness now. But how can this be? As one who observes, I should be unable to perceive the true and complete projection of their reality. However, it's their projection of reality that feels complete, not mine. How could I miss something so obvious? The unconscious reflex to protect myself doesn't obstruct the views of others, but my own instead. How ironic that I have never even caught a glimpse of the true and complete projection of my own reality. I want to see it. It'll hurt, but knowing what I know now, I will destroy the unconscious reflex to protect myself. And for the first time in my life, I will see the true and complete projection of my reality. Honestly, I don't even know what's going to happen now. Where are we? Is this really how it's always been? The flaws I've so desperately tried to hide from others, could they be understood if only I bared them honestly? If I had told them I was scared, they could have comforted me. If I'd accepted I needed help, they could have saved me from myself. If I'd told them how sorry I was, they could have forgiven me. If I'd told them I believed I wasn't enough, they could have encouraged me to try it anyway. Yeah, it's always been this simple. How sad that this is the moment I reached this realization. On the verge of nothingness, too late to put this new understanding to use. At least, I'm glad that this is how I get to meet the end, relieved, and with all the weight off my shoulders, I could now rest. That's enough resting. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. I can't rest? Nope. No rest. I thought now that I understood everything about myself, I could be at peace, but I feel restless instead. It's as if something is pulling me. No, that's not it. This impetus for action I'm feeling is coming from within me. Remorse, pain, guilt, self-pity. These emotions have not left my consciousness. But now that I'm no longer trying to hide them, I finally caught a glimpse of what really matters. Saving him. How could I have given up on it? Even if it's too late, even if I don't succeed. I will try, not to fix anything, or because it'll make me feel better, but simply because it's what I want to do. Open them eyes, let's go. Hey there, sorry I'm a bit late. Van. That's it, let's wake this guy up. What did you just do? I didn't do anything. It was your prisoner, Van. Impossible. He's supposed to be at a depth he could never climb back up from. No such depth exists, as long as I'm doing my best to reach down to him. You must be out of your mind if you think you're achieving anything. The horizon's been open for too long. You're too late. I don't care. I'm still trying. Need I remind you how pathetic and weak you all are? It's because I can see and acknowledge my weaknesses that I know how to make up for them. What a joke. You're only making excuses. There's no value in weakness, nothing to learn from it at all. Just look at how much you've suffered because of it. It's true, being weak, falling short, these are painful experiences. But after spending so much of myself running from the pain, it's only now that I've embraced it that I realise the truth. I have people all around me willing to share my burdens if I'm to share them with sincerity. And I'll be there, right by their side, to do the same for them. And what's that any good for? You may know what matters to you. You may now even be willing to protect it. But that conviction's worthless when you lack the power to realise it. How can you not see? Power is the only thing that has any value. You're wrong. There is value in trying, even if you fail. There is worth in striving to do the right thing, despite that possibility. It's remarkably wholesome. You refuse to learn still? I'll just have to prove it to you once more. Even if for mere moments before the end, you will realise the curse of weakness this damn reality has bestowed upon us. It'll be Van himself will show you how any weakness can be overcome with the support of those around you. Let's go. Let's go. Saucepan, we just got to break out. Break out the door. Okay, that was easy. Well, who this? You're bad, dude. You must all be insane. The only tool that lets you overcome your weaknesses... I can't read the subtitles. I can't read the subtitles. I've just got to whoop this guy. Okay, focus on him. I'm getting slapped about, though. Let's focus on the guy. Laser beams, dodging. Is Rock on my side? I think we're good. I think we're good. Kaboom. Nice. Next phase. Next phase. I'll let you read the subtitles. I'm focusing on the action. Let's get this guy. Okay, wait. I've got a recharge. This guy's getting called out big time for all the bad stuff he's been up to. He needs to be settled once and for all kind of thing. That's it. Get out of here. Nice. Ooh, ow. I'm not dodging a single damn thing. Ow, laser beams. Get him. His health is 2/3 down. Good. Next stage. Always becoming more and more monstrous with every phase. I don't like that. Big black hole energy. That's not good. Okay, recharge, recharge. Where's that guy? Ooh. Over here, over here. Yes. There we go. His health is about 50% down. My health's a bit trash. It's okay though. I can take a few hits. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Where's my guy? There he is. Get him. Get him. Can Ada even fight? I don't think I've ever actually seen her fight. It'll be interesting to see if she joins. Here we go. We're on the horizon. Just get in there. That's it. Whoop this guy. Wait, recharge, recharge. Stamina. That's it, we're teaming up. Go. Go. 3/4 down. 20% left. We're getting closer. They're doing damage as well. It doesn't have to be me. We're a team now. We're all working together. So that's good. Maybe I don't even need to do the finishing blow. Oh, that's a nasty charge up. I'm going to hide over here. Oh, we got zapped. Ow, 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 ow. As far as I can tell, besides the first time you fight her, she's squishy. Yeah, she ain't a fighter. She do nothing. That's it. Get me on this guy. Whoop him. We're so close. Yes! Didn't like that, did ya? Just a sad little man. We destroyed the parasite. Wow. Johann the parasite. That's the achievement I just got. He made it. It's finally over. Not yet. Look. He's trying to cross the horizon himself? Why? Because the requirement has been met. Requirement? What are you talking about? Johann might be gone, but you still have your layers. How is that important at a time like this? What Johann referred to as the key of knowledge is a mechanism Isma initiated to repair itself. So what Dad thought about outgoing energy, no, about memories and about life, he was right. That if enough memories crossed the horizon at once, it would heal Isma and stop All's death day. He got close, but not all the way there. It's not the memories that are needed, it's the holder of the key themselves. So both Uncle Johann and my father were right. But that bastard, it looked like he couldn't cross despite having the key. That's because he failed to meet the requirement, or more accurately, refused to meet it. The person Isma needed to begin its healing is someone that can produce pure memories, someone that can process their lived experiences without the bias created by their own existence. The key's true purpose is to help its holder reach this status. To Johann, that would mean genuinely accepting that he wasn't above everybody else. But you didn't want to go through the horizon either. That's because I was the opposite. I thought that I was the worst to ever exist, that everybody else was above me. Then Isma wants to take Van so it can heal itself? Not exactly. Even if a door's open, you still have to walk through it, remember? Van must have seen and experienced the same things we did just now. Who knows, maybe even at a deeper level. And in the process, he became someone that will do good for the sake of it. He knows that doing so will heal Isma and dispel your layers. That's enough for him to want to cross the horizon, even while unconscious. How is that fair? Out of all of us, he's the only one who shouldn't be sacrificing themselves. Is there really nothing that we can do? The ability to interact with his memories, I think I got it from that time. I'll try using it to get the key back from him. Damn, I hoped I'd be wrong. No good, I don't have the power to rip the key from him. And with all this incoming and outgoing energy filling the space, if there's so much of it around, how come we can't just use it? It shouldn't be out in the air like this. That's the whole reason we went through all that stuff earlier. We can't absorb it from the environment, it has to come to us directly from the horizon. You're saying there's nothing we can do? Ada, I get it. I get why you don't want to say it. Thank you for thinking of me, but it's alright. I'll do it. What are you guys talking about? Enough with the secrets. I noticed it earlier. It makes sense. It explains why it took so long for me to wake up after Dad tried to cure me. I'm not stable, is the best way I could put it. It's even more obvious with how things are at the moment. What do you mean you're not stable? How should I know? I'm just saying that it feels that way. Besides, look. Well, she got an aura. All this stuff that's around us, I can touch it. But what does that even mean? I'm sure Ada could explain it better than I can. Usually, incoming energy is impossible to interact with, and that's why I can't make use of it despite its abundance. But if Suri is somehow able to do so... I'm sorry, it's just... No biggie, I understand. You didn't want to make me feel forced to do it by bringing it up. Lucky for you, I'm way smarter than you give me credit for. I suppose I didn't trust you the way I should have. I don't understand. You make it sound like you'll die if you do that. You're not saying you prefer to hang out with me over your brother, are you? I'm kidding, but really, don't think too hard about it. This was always the plan for me to begin with. Only now, I'm not doing it simply to get rid of the guilt I've carried. I don't know what to say. I'm not doing this for praise, you know. You don't have to say anything. No, I actually do know what I want to say. Thank you. Come on, guys. This is hardly as big as a deal as you're making it out to be. After all, didn't you know? I'm already dead. Damn. Kind of true. Kind of true. Nothing? Really? Tough crowd, huh? I thought it was funny. I guess they are. Let's just get this over with, Ada. And don't you dare make me wait. You think you're gonna get rid of me that easily? Here goes. Let's go, let's go. Is it working? So far so good. Did it work? Yeah, it worked. But will it be enough? Only one way to find out. Van, so this is effectively... Ada is Van's mother. And Marco... Well, Rock and Vega are siblings. So it's a whole big family situation going on here. I've been selfish beyond reproach, and I'll never be able to undo the damage I've done to you. I won't dare ask for your forgiveness. I don't deserve it, regardless of how you may feel about it. All I can do is let you know how sorry I am, and restore the opportunity for you to live the life you deserve to. So does Ada have the key now? You did it. But what's gonna happen to you now? You really have to ask. It's okay. Vega, I'm sorry I appeared in your life and forced open old wounds. And Rock, I'm sorry for everything I've put you through. What's gonna happen to us when you cross the horizon? You'll die. Everyone and everything will. The hell? I thought crossing the horizon would fix things. This is the only way to dispel your layers and heal the damage they've done. I know it's scary, but you don't have anything to worry about. Once things become as they should be, everyone will be ignited by Isma and come back to life. You can think of it like a really good night's rest. I don't know how long it's going to take, so best make the most of it and be sure you catch up on your sleep. But the things I've done, do I really deserve to be healed and rest? I'm not the one to decide if you deserve it or not, but maybe it's not up to you either. But how about you revisit your thoughts once you're all rested up? I get the feeling you'll be better equipped to answer these questions then. I'll try. That sounds like a good first step. What about me? Won't I still be a coward when I wake up? Maybe, but I think you'll also know how to deal with those things a bit better. Damn. Please don't worry about Van. I'll take good care of him, no matter what. Yeah, I know. Thank you. Goodbye, guys. This second life that you're being granted, do your best to make it a good one for yourself and those around you. Here we go. Into the horizon. Marionette syndrome. Yep, super dead. Everybody dead. For now, you know, for now. Wakey, wakey. Get up. So that's it. End of the game. We made it. We finished it. So Ada sacrificed herself. Seri died as well. She also sacrificed herself for the sake of Rock and Vega and Van. Congrats. Thanks, Grandmas. It was good. But that story was all kinds of layered and complicated and all kinds of stuff going on. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. But these guys, they're going to have their nap. They'll wake up and they'll start again, hopefully, for the natural course of their lives. No weird immortality anymore. No more having to sacrifice yourself. No more bad times. Everything good. Oh yeah, we made it through. That's cool. Haven't played a long game for a while on the channel. No more burb. No, Rock was cool. Rock was cool. Just checking out the credits. But yeah, we're done. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. I didn't know how long it would take me to get to the end. So that's why I started the stream a bit earlier. But I'm glad I didn't have to rush. I'm glad we were able to enjoy it in a natural kind of pacing. That was good. Oh, here are all the backers. Was it originally on Kickstarter? I get that impression if we're seeing backers on the screen. One more screen of it. Yeah, there you go. I think it was. Yeah, it's not one I'd heard of. I think it took a long time to make as well. But when you play it, you get the impression it's only like a 3 or 4 hour game, and then it resets and gets really complicated. It's actually a pretty decent length game. So like, you really get your money's worth when you buy this one. So good. It'll be fun to... is there a post-credit scene? I'm not going to do boss rush mode. But I'm glad that we got through. Oh, back as the MVPs. I've had it wishlisted since 2022. It was revealed before that. That's a long time coming. Yeah, several years. Several years. I didn't collect all of the secret hidden stuff, but we did get through the main story, so that's... I'm happy with that. I got to see everything. Yeah, they just dropped dead. Everybody dropped dead. But there is a future hope for the next time everybody comes back to life. Are we done? Are we back at the title screen? Hello? Oh, 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 oh. Oh, flowers by the swing. That was in the courtyard of the house. There they are. 3 kids dressed in very normal clothing. And Rock's not a bird no more. But yeah, Ada teleported them out of there. So I guess that's a safe place for them to be. And there they go. We made it. We got it. We're done. We're finished. Yes. I'm more curious if he'll remember himself as Marco or Rock. Yeah, there's always been a thing about memories. I guess it comes down to whether Ada chose to remove the memories again or not. But I'm assuming he'll know both. I'm assuming he'll know both. But that was really cool. We got to the end. Yay! I'm happy with that. Thanks so much. Oh, I'm stretching. Yes, good stretch. A satisfying stretch for the end of a satisfying game. And we are done. Cool. Thanks so much. But yeah, I guess we're done. We can raid out. We can raid out, and I'll try and be back next weekend. Probably not quite as early, but maybe a similar kind of time. Thanks so much, Natos. Hydrating. All good. But that was Bittersweet Birthday. I hope you enjoyed this one. But yeah, thanks so much. I'll be back on next weekend. I'll keep you posted on what that is. Maybe we'll play Brock. I did do the mod, and I did access the areas where I can actually make use of the mod, so maybe we'll play Brock the Investigator or something. We'll see. But that is it for now. This is the show signing off, and hopefully I will see you next time. And yeah, we'll see you soon. Catch you later. Bye bye. Bye.